Welcome to the first official demo video of Metatest Lab. This is a concept slash project that's been many years in the making, and the idea is that I wanted to create a tool that would enable bulk management of your website's most valuable SEO tags. So this tool is currently in its early stages, and it is focused primarily on your titles and your H1s. In the future, I'd like to be able to add more to that, but that's where we're starting for now. So the idea is bulk management, meaning if you've got 500 URLs, 1,000 URLs, 10,000 URLs, I want folks to be able to manage those meta tags, again, titles and H1s for now, and to be able to update those across any number of pages, and also to be able to do that on multiple websites. So it is also a multi-domain tool as well. That's obviously good if you've got a portfolio of websites at your company, if you're doing affiliate websites, or if you've got an agency where you're managing client websites in bulk as well. So I'll share some of the benefits of the tool first, and then I'll go into an actual demo of the tool so you can see exactly how the tool works and exactly how you would go about using the tool to make these updates. So let's say you've got a website, again, whether it's 500 pages or 5,000 pages or 10,000 pages, or maybe you've got multiple websites. If you wanted to update hundreds of page titles in a single file upload, this tool can do that. If you wanted to update thousands of page titles in a single file upload, this tool can do that. If you wanted to do hundreds of H1s in a single file upload, or thousands of H1s, or if you wanted to do the titles and H1s simultaneously and do those together, this tool can handle that. If you wanted to update multiple websites in your portfolio from one dashboard, like I said, maybe you've got 3 or 4, maybe you've got 10 or 20 or more websites in your portfolio, and you just need one dashboard without having to have, multiple accounts. This tool can do that as well. If you wanted to leverage the tool to support your title testing efforts, this tool can also do title testing. It kind of started that way, as a matter of fact, and it can do it in bulk. So, if you wanted to test 500 different titles at one time, you can do that without having to go in every page of your CMS and do one title at a time, then go to the other page, do another title, go to the other page. I mean, it's quite time consuming, as you can imagine, to do that. If you wanted to do A/B testing and actually split out, let's say you've got a programmatic website and you want to do A/B title testing, this tool can also do that. You can actually designate an A and a B group. It takes a little bit more manual effort, but this tool can absolutely help you do A/B testing as well, as long as you can segment out the A group of programmatic pages versus the B group of programmatic pages and change change one of those groups accordingly. So besides these core implementation features, the tool does also sync with your Google Search Console account. It lets you extract some really interesting keyword URL pairing data that I'll highlight a little bit later on in the video, but for me, it's something that I found to be extremely beneficial because I wasn't able to find it in any other tool, really. The process of simply taking your URLs and going and finding, hey, what is the top keyword based on clicks, or what's the top keyword based on impressions for this URL, is surprisingly manual still in today's SEO world. It can absolutely be done in Search Console and Ahrefs, but this tool, I think, really helps make that a lot faster, especially when you're doing it at scale. And yeah, so that's essentially the core features in a nutshell. We'll go ahead and dive in now, and I will show you how this would look. Now, I've got a portfolio of websites, as you can see here. This is what it would look like when you log in. I'm skimming over the process that it would take to implement the tool on your website. Probably handle that in a separate video. This is just to showcase what it does. So I'm going to do this on Butter CMS. This is the website that I'm going to use for the purposes of this demonstration. So if I go in, and I open Butter CMS in the tool here. Now that I've gone into Butter CMS within the tool, you can see I've already got a number of these um, title changes currently live on the site. There's 10 pages per or 10 URLs per page here and 52 pages. So quite a lot of URLs are already live here. You can do one of two things in here. You can create a new test right here, which is the sort of one by one kind of individual process if you wanted to change something. But actually, we're going to go back and we're going to do the Mass Meta Manager because that's really, I think, the most valuable and core part of the project here. So if we open up the Mass Meta Manager, what it's going to do is it's going to have us download a CSV template. And that CSV template, I'm going to open it up right here. It looks like this. This is really just a super basic CSV template. In fact, it's only one column. It's where you're going to put your URLs. So any URLs that you want to update, you're going to add here. And separately, you can see I've got a spreadsheet here. This is just a quick export that I did of Butter CMS. I'm going to use Butter CMS's author pages just for the purpose of this demonstration. What I've done is I've taken a number of author pages. It looks like we've got 98 author pages, and each of these, you can see the title format. It says latest articles by, and then the author's name, and then Butter CMS. I've changed that around just because sometimes the keywords that these pages would rank for are usually just the author's name. So I thought, hey, why don't we put the author's name in front, and then we can put the context of the title after the author's name, since maybe that's the really important part from a Google search perspective of which keywords we might rank for. Using this list, I'll first copy the URLs out of this list. I'll add them to this template that we just barely downloaded. And it's a CSV, so it'll probably save without the formatting, but that's okay. So I've saved that CSV. And we're going to choose a file here, and we're going to upload that file that we just did. So it'll take a few moments to process the file. It really doesn't take too long, just enough time to upload those URLs into the tool and allow the tool to gather some Search Console data on each one of those URLs. Now that the Mass Meta Manager has had time to process the URLs, we are on to step 2 of the demonstration. So in step 1, just to remind you, we uploaded the list of URLs that we wanted to use when making changes to the website. So once we've done that, we will now choose the type of changes that we want to make on that list of URLs that we just uploaded. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to do just the titles because I want to keep it simple. And we're going to download that CSV template as well. So I'll open that up. Now, what I'm going to do is you've got a few columns here. You've got the URL. We covered those top keyword columns as well. We've got the current title. So the tool does give us our current title, just like a crawler might. And then the new title. Now you can see in this column, it says enter your new title here. I'm going to delete that information because that's really not the title we want to upload. Instead, I'm going to upload this column, which I already created separately, and I'm going to add that column of information into our CSV. I may have to redo that move here. There we go. Now I can save this CSV, and I can go back to our tool, and recents, we will upload that CSV that we just filled out into the Mass Meta Manager. Once again, on step 2, it'll take a moment, but as you can see, it's not really too long. It says submission successful, and now we can view the website. And if it is successful, we should see our new titles displaying rather than the original titles. So, easy way we can check that is if we go to any of those URLs. I'm going to use the first URL in our list, which is Mob Salim, as one of our authors. Sure enough, the title has now changed to say Mob Salim, author for the Butter CMS blog, which is the new variation that I wrote. So you could even see in real time as the tool is working that the original title, which was latest articles by Mob Salim, has changed now to the new title, Mob Salim, author for the Butter CMS blog. And we can see those changes across any one of those 98 sample URLs that I did for the demonstration. So it's, like I said, really effective for not having to go into your CMS and do each one of those one by one and then click over to the page, change that title, click to the other page, change that title. I mean, those kinds of small, simple changes for some reason just take too much time. And because titles are so important, as well as H1s for a lot of us in the SEO world, I really am looking forward to seeing what we can do with this tool and seeing how we can better speed up the implementation process for a lot of these simple changes. Not to mention skipping developer queues and skipping access requests and all that kind of stuff to log into the CMS, but to be able to do this separately and across multiple URLs and multiple domains, I think is a pretty cool concept. So let me know what your thoughts are. If we're connected, I'm always open to feedback. Please do drop me a line and let me know what you like about the tool, what you don't like about the tool, if there's any features you'd like to see. If you have any feedback whatsoever, I'm all ears and I hope that you enjoy it. If you want to sign up for the tool, I've got a wait list here on metatestlab.com. As soon as we start opening up the tool to the public, which should be very soon, this wait list is how you will be one of the first to know. So go to the website, join the wait list. As soon as it's ready, I will have someone reach out to you and get you signed up with the tool and get you situated. So that's all. Thanks so much for checking out my tool, and I hope you like it.